worst comes to worst, I'll just come and demo on your computer.
I'm gonna open the stream here.
It is open. Sorry,
Okay.
I was just preparing for my demo.
So, shall we recenter?
Yeah, give me a second just to put this over here. Okay.
All right. We're live, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Wait, were we live the whole time?
Wait, close the blinds. It's kind of dark.
Yes, reminds me of the MC computer labs. No windows, just the way I like it. Can't tell the passage of time.
It's actually a really nice day out today, though.
Yeah. Shut that out. We don't want any nice days.
Well, the sun's gone now.
Anyway, we're just waiting a little bit before we actually start doing the demos. So in the meantime, we don't have a nice graphic to put up or anything. So you just get us and our nice faces.
Do you have anything to talk about?
Do you have any jokes?
No. Do you?
Did you hear about the lion that became a cannibal?
No.
Had to swallow its pride.
Oh, I hope I got a laugh out of someone.
We got Maddie downstairs, so we got one laugh. That's all I need.
Yeah, it was a fun weekend though. Yeah.
So a man walks into a psychiatrist's office wearing nothing but saran wrap. The psychiatrist says, "I can clearly see your nuts."
Where do you come? Do you just memorize these?
So I have a website, davefigurek.com/bad jokes, and you can just put anything in there, and I get jokes from there occasionally, and also a lot of spam. It's mostly spam, I think.
So random people put their jokes in.
Yeah.
And then you memorize them
Yes, I study them.
for use at like certain opportunities.
I study the dark arts.
The dark arts.
Anyway, hi, welcome to Terriblehack. Thank you for joining us. For another virtual Terriblehack. So we have a few demos. It'll be cozy, but that's fine. The first one is Maddie and I. You want to add yourself to the stream?
Yeah.
All right.
Hello. I'm Maddie.
Hello, Maddie. Welcome to the call.
Just waiting.
Hi,
Oh, who
I'm
are
Dave.
you?
I'm Dave. Nice to meet you. Fun fact about myself, my favorite color is jeans.
That's true. And fun fact about me, I have an identical twin, and that will be relevant soon.
All right, so wait, set up screen sharing.
We planned this ahead.
Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so we made this thing called Twinge. So a very common problem that people might have is you're trying to make a dating profile, but you only have group pics. And people are like, which one is you? So we've come up with a solution to that problem with this thing where you upload one of your group photos. Like, oh, here's a nice group photo. And you just pick which one is you. This one's me. And then we just replace all of the faces with that face.
It's perfect.
And now you can just point to anyone in the group photo when people ask which one is you. And like, just keep adding some more. Like, oh yeah, that's all my friend Rotai. And here's all my friend Andrew. Beautiful. I would put that directly on a profile. Swipe right for that. Okay, let's do another one. Which one is this? Okay, we took a nice group photo outside today. It can handle all kinds of interesting situations, like people wearing hoods and all that. Get a little guy in here.
The one in the hood is the best.
Perfect.
And we can do it the other way around and just like put the hood on everybody else. So we didn't put too much time into like the distortion. It's not the best, but it gets the job done. All right, let's grab another photo. Oh, here's one more from all of us. We've learned that my face works. Oh wait, nobody saw anything.
Looks a little too natural.
This one almost looks normal. This is basically how we've been spending the past few hours, just like digging up old photos and doing this.
Perfect.
So we mentioned that Maddie has a twin.
Yeah, let's swap my face with my twin sister and see if we
Oh,
look
no.
the same.
So
I'm the snowman, clearly. Surely it'll look better the other way.
This looks like that Jesus painting that someone touched up, restored.
The amateur restoration, yeah.
Yeah. All right. We do have another picture of you two.
Yeah, this one will hopefully work better. Beautiful. And that one doesn't look too bad. I'll be using that one.
All right, and that is our project. You can go and view it live at maddieledbetter.github.io/twinge, or you can go to terriblehack.website/projects, and we have a list of all the things. And here is our thing.
You'll see two Daves.
Yes. All right. So person number 2 is now going to do their demo. And if you are person number 3, you should go to the link that I sent, and then we won't add you to the stream just yet, but we'll add you in when it's your turn, but then you'll be like on deck ready to go. All right.
Okay. Hello, test. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Hello, my name is Yangzi. Today I'll be presenting a brand new innovation in the field of NFTs. It's called Garage. Hold on. How do I share screen?
It says share at the bottom beside Leave
okay.
Studio, and then you can just like pick your window.
Okay. So, garage sale tokens. How many people here love NFTs? Of course, everyone does, but we need to consider how can we make it better? And so we have the innovation of a fiat-based, environmentally friendly token, always backed by a physical asset. Garage sale token comes with many features,
You're not
such
streaming,
as
by the way.
centralization. Every single piece of data is stored in a publicly accessible spreadsheet for optimal transparency. It's very eco-friendly. Traditional NFTs are blockchain-based, giving them large carbon footprints, whereas GST minimizes the impact by removing blockchain from the equation altogether. It leads to huge ecological improvements. Transactions are instant, whereas regular blockchain transactions can take hours to process. GST dramatically increases the speed of transactions by leveraging existing bank systems as well as cash. It's very easy to use. Do you know what a blockchain is? Well, neither do I. With GST, you don't even have to learn. Of course, every token of GST is backed by a physical object, not just an abstract proof of ownership, like a receipt for a JPEG. What is that? Let's throw that out of here. We get only physical objects in this system. And of course, you don't have to buy any crypto to participate in the trading of GST. Regular dollars are accepted at your convenience. So you may have some questions at this point. So let's go through this section. This is not a proof of ownership over a JPEG. Each object is actually an object that you can get just by paying a... Wait, what?
You're not screen sharing.
I muted. I'm having audio problems. What do you want me? What the fuck? No one told me.
Sorry. I was like, I was waiting for you, like, were you gonna start sharing? And then I was like, wait, how long do I wait?
Like, Okay,
It's a good
does that
speech.
work? Is it? Why is it not letting me screen share? We should have tech tested this before. Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen.
Do you want to just come do it from my computer?
Yeah, fuck this.
Okay. And,
Okay, we fixed it.
and, Chrome dev.
Thank you.
There you go. Now you can click on it.
Wow, thank you. So, garage sale tokens. I already read this, so read this at your own convenience. On to frequently asked questions. How do I get a GST? You can go to this official spreadsheet linked right here. I'll show you that in a bit. To view the list of all available GSTs. To buy one, simply write your name in the buyer column and pay with your preferred method. Ooh. Oh, what?
Let's click share this tab instead. There you go.
Look at this. It's beautiful. Don't you just want it?
Oh, wait, show us some of the items.
Oh, I'll come back to that. What payment methods are accepted? We only accept e-transfers and cash payments at the current moment. If you want to actually own your item, shipping is provided at the lowest cost of $50. If you prefer to have pickup instead, you can buy that for a $100 convenience fee. Now, let's look at the beautiful items up for auction today. First up, we have the result of Bob Ross Paint Night. You can hang in your house. What a beautiful art piece. Only $100. Arm. Who doesn't want an arm? Whose hand is it? I don't know. It could be yours hand now. Some origami cranes. Extra paper there is included. Mystery box of Band-Aids. We have no idea how many Band-Aids are in this box. The only way to tell is to buy this box. Wait, why does the hand jump twice? Second hand. It matches the other hand, so you can have both. A cute little crochet rose. I'm very proud of this. I made it. An open box of tissues. Who doesn't love that? The last cookie is unfortunately been eaten, but you could have the ghost of the last cookie. Only $99 on sale. And of course, a picture of a chicken. Marker on napkin. Circa 2021. Okay.
22?
20. I feel like it was 2021.
I don't know.
That concludes my presentation. You can reach it at the projects page of the website. It should be linked somewhere. Or go to this web URL, copy it down right now. Okay. The end.
Thank you for the demo. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties.
All right. So up next is Chris and Emily. I'm going to add you guys to the stream, and then if you want to screen share or anything, I will add that too.
If you can, screen share. Hello.
Yes.
Oh,
Hopefully I
and
can
if you
screen
are
share.
presenting number 4, then just join the
That's
URL. Oh, it's you.
Yeah. Okay.
Aha. I don't have
Alright.
a Mac.
Yeah. I can hear you guys.
All right. So our project is removed. So why did we make removed? What was our inspiration? Well, everyone here, we're all the same. We all stay on our computers for a living. We don't go outside. We don't have friends to talk to. Every day we open up Reddit because we're bored, just to close Reddit because there's no content. And then we open up Reddit again because we're bored. What if I told you this didn't have to be the case? That our never-ending thirst for content could be satiated? Well, look no further. Removed is an AI that automatically generates shitposts, but not just any shitpost. Shitpost fitting for the U Waterloo subreddit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So for our model, we used OpenAI's GPT-2 model. GPT standing for a generative pre-trained transformer. So it generates text. It's pre-trained on internet text from the internet from like 2017, and it's a transformer model. It was released in 2019. There's actually a GPT-3 now that we could have used, but it was too hard, and we would have had to apply to use it. So we are using GPT-2. We retrained the model on a lot of shitposts from r/uWaterloo. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot of shitposts, 500 kilobytes. And we trained it for 400 iterations, which is a very long time. We trained it for like 2 or 3 hours.
Can I ask how you picked which ones are the shit posts, which ones are the normal questions,
Yeah.
or are there no normal questions on r/uWaterloo?
Emily can talk about that.
Yeah, so to get the training data, we used the PushShift Reddit API to look through about 3 years of posts in the Waterloo subreddit, and we got all of the posts that have a matching flare. So that's how we know which ones to
Thank
take.
goodness for the shit post flare.
Yeah. So
Nice.
the front end was made using pure HTML and JavaScript, and we used Flask for the API. It only has one useful endpoint, which is just to fetch a new post. And we got it to work locally. We couldn't really host it because we couldn't figure out how to upload like a 500 megabyte model to host online.
Yeah, sadly. So time for the demo. So here's our amazing recreation of Reddit. We're showing one post at a time. Yeah, that's it. Here's our only endpoint. There's one button that just fetches the next post.
Can you give us a dramatic reading?
Yes, sorry. Can I choose a lower one or a smaller one?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, that's not small. Yeah, it's okay. I can read this one. Fuck PD, fuck PD, 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 PS.
Very concise.
Yes.
More fuck PD.
then. Yes, there was a lot of fuck PD posts, so sometimes the model just goes crazy with it. Another PD post. As you can see, our button has a cooldown, so we all have time to savor in amazing posts. This one's a sad co-op post. We actually have a backlog of posts because the model takes a long time to generate posts because it's pretty complicated.
Mhm.
We keep a backlog of like 20 to 30 posts at a time, and it just fetches the next one.
Is that why there's
There
a
was a-
cooldown?
No,
No, of course not. Oh, this one's. Well, I'll go past that one. There was a funny one in the. Oh wait, I don't remember if I kept it in. Yeah, sometimes it generates links because some posts have links. Obviously, the links aren't real; they don't link
Yeah.
anything. Okay.
They're all really good.
Yeah, they're all pretty good. Sometimes it
I like that
hooks
one.
up like that.
Can you feel the
All right.
smell of popcorn?
So yeah, that's it. We have a few highlights from our testing. So here, it generated one with the title "To the Guy Chewing Profusely, Loudly, 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 Louding Part 1," which was an interesting title. But we found it more interesting that it generated a fuck PD post next, and then it generated part 2 of "To the Guy Chewing Profusely,
God.
Loudly, 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 Loud." That was really cool.
The suspense.
Yeah, some of them are really real, really relatable posts.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah, some of them were too relatable.
Yeah.
This one was hopefully not relatable, but yeah, that's it.
Thank
is
you for
amazing.
sharing. I really
Thank
enjoyed
you.
that. Also the cat.
Yes. I noticed it started licking its butt in the beginning, which is really unfortunate.
It's all right.
Right.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, next up, number 4 is apparently you.
Yes, I think. Hopefully. I didn't take someone
Let me
else's
double check
number.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
it's you.
Okay.
So if you're number 5, Get ready. You're next.
Okay, I'm just gonna stream my window. There we go. All right, this is what I did in Blender. It's not that impressive or anything, but I was struggling to move my camera when I started, so I'm very proud of myself. The general thing is, actually I can watch it here, right? Oh, I wanted to make color like traverse an object, kind of like and then I made a fancier wall here, which was actually easier than I expected. I don't really know what it's supposed to be other than like water reversely crawling up a wall, but I enjoyed making it. And then
Show us the nodes.
these are my nodes.
Oh, the nodes.
They're very nice. I'm not entirely sure what this one does, but it made it stop going on an angle. I knew Dave said something to do with vectors to fix it going on an angle. Like here, if I remove this and just go like that, and then do you see how it like goes on an angle across? Wait, why is it stopped working? Oh no. Did I connect the wrong ones? Oh. There we go. Yeah, so it was going on an angle for some reason until I put it in here. And now,
So you're just grabbing the Y component of the vector.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh no. Okay, I fixed it. There we go. Yeah, and then I have my fancy wall, which I created by just making a really big plane, subdividing it a lot, and then I picked jitter vertices. Very fancy, very elaborate. That's my entire demo. Yay.
Nice.
All right, so is number 5 here?
Number 5 is Alex. All right.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Join the stream.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Let's see if sharing my screen will work. We're gonna find out. I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay.
working.
Hey.
Slideshow matches your guitar.
Oh yeah. Thanks. Yeah. That was entirely unintentional, but whatever works. So I teamed up with Emma to create the best D&D character generator. So the first question you might ask is, but why? Well, Emma, she's at her first session as you're reading this. I think it starts in 10 minutes, actually. But she needed to force herself to look at the player's handbook. And we also heard that no character is quote-unquote technically unplayable with edition 5e. But we decided to try to fix that. So what did we change? Well, we really decided to change whatever we wanted, just to make it for the elements of comedy, or it was an accident, or it was too hard. But we felt that it really created and embodied the spirit of Terriblehack. So some features that we decided. So we decided to make it very unoptimized. And by unoptimized, it was very optimized to make it as terrible as possible. So your race and class may be chosen randomly, but we decided to allocate everything as terribly as possible. So for instance, if you are a sorcerer, you're going to have really, really low wisdom and charisma, for instance. Or if you're a fighter, we're going to give you the lowest possible strength.
All right.
So you can see here, this mountain dwarf that's a sorcerer is chaotic evil, and they've got a charisma score of 4 with a modifier of -3, wisdom of 9 with a modifier of -1, intelligence of 8. That's great, what you want exactly with the sorcerer. Low intelligence, perfect. Score of -1, constitution 7, score of -2, dexterity of 9 with a mod of -1, and strength with a value of 10. You want to have your sorcerer as the strongest person in your campaign, obviously. Then we got some saving throws here, which are also pretty terrible, and then all your skills. So some other good features is that unique names. So if you can't think of a good name, we give you a UUID. So nice to meet you, C6B822619DD04977, so on and so forth. And just like in real life, you're not going to start with money. You're going to start with debt. You're going to start with a negative GP. So the roles are
everyone's Elon Musk's kid, except for the part about starting in debt.
Yeah. So actually, the dice rolls are all correct, but it just multiplies it by -1 for the value. So like it's entirely correct. You'd start with like 140 gold points, but you'd actually start with -140. So before you can even buy anything, you got to pay off your debts. Great. And then we got a couple hard-coded values because if you don't want to make decisions, we didn't want to code them either. So, there we go. Your speed is always 30. Doesn't matter who you are. You're either 69 years old or 420 years old, and you're always chaotic evil.
Nice.
And then we also used a Markov chain generator to generate a backstory. So we just gathered a lot of training data from random posts on like D&D forums, just like people that posted their character. And then we just put it into a big text file, fed it to a Markov model, and Bob's your uncle. So we can see here, this person, D89, his life in the city where he lived. For many years, he continued to learn under his master, becoming more and more every day, until the sword spoke again in his mind, urging him to open it. She told me that my time was not yet, and there was greater coin to be made doing something else. Of course there's greater coin. You got debts to pay. Come on, man. Previously known by a different name. I wonder what that name was before this. This is a great name. He must have grown up with too many Daves, so he decided to make something unique. Previously known by a different name, grew up in a small village that was many days' journey from any others. Purchasing some old equipment that sat in the local shop for too long, you see the figures again, motioning you onwards to some yet undiscovered goal, knowing he would not be able to become a successor one. And we got some more features to it that we're thinking of implementing. It would be cool if it inserted a random picture as your character sheet, but it doesn't. But it'd be cool if it did. I don't know if we can figure out how to use it. It's your problem, not mine. Anyways, that's our demo.
Thank you for the demo.
That's amazing.
All right.
All right. Next up is number 6.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Now let's try and share my screen here. That's not how you do that. Okay, share screen.
I hope it works.
Aha. Okay, you can see my screen now.
Yes.
go.
Woo.
And full screen.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm not
All right.
oopsies. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Hello.
Okay.
So today I have an innovative solution for storing files for you today. It's very interesting. I mean, you want to store your files, but how? There are a lot of different ways to do it, but you want it to be, remotely accessible, very reliable. You want it to be reliable. You want it to be really cheap. You have options. And so the two options I'm comparing here are S3 and Google. S3 is expensive. There's Jeff Bezos in there. It's not my cup of tea. And then you have Google. It's fast. It's free. It's all-knowing. And by Google, I don't mean like Google, like what is it like the Google like cloud stuff or whatever. I mean Google Sheets. And so Google Sheets is innovative. It's free. You would put numbers in there. I mean, that's pretty cool. And so I have a little tech stack here. I use Google Sheets and Google Apps Script, and that's my block storage. I have like a Node.js front end, which does like FAT16 like file system stuff, and then I have WebDAV for my front end. So it's demo time. So okay, so I hope this goes smoothly because this is like so finicky. But here is a drive. Okay, hello, there it is. Here's a drive. It's FAT16 formatted. It has data in it, right? So I use background colors because background colors are super efficient. It's like 3 bytes per square. Pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
can't complain. Very cool. Now, what can I do with this? Well, I can, go in here. Want to use my files? Just click on this, and then bam, I have my files on here. These are all stored in Google Sheets. Okay.
That's actually insane.
So, this is the image right here. It's the biggest file.
What
can
happens
open
if
it
you
up.
delete it?
Sorry.
It's loading. Nice.
Oh yeah, it's loading. It takes a long time. But you
Okay.
can actually see the read operations right here. See read. It's reading 10,000 bytes right now, so it might take a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Very cool. Cool fun fact, by the way, that this like really makes you ponder and think because you can never delete files or rename them. That just does not work. So this is gonna be here forever. You can actually overwrite files though, so I'll do that in a second. And see, I have text files and stuff too. I can very slowly open them too. Let's change this to Among Us and hope it doesn't crash. It crashes a third of the time, by the way, so let's hope that it works. And you can see it takes a long time to save here because that star's still there. Oh, look at that.
Oh my
Saved.
god.
And now I can reopen it. It'll reread it. It's still there.
Oh my
Very
Nice.
cool. You have folders in here. That's cool too. But I'll show you a cool thing right now. See, this is the image data right here, right? So let's just go to my documents here. Let's just open that up, documents. And I have a brand new image here that replaces this like old image of like the character, like the tiger, I think from Calvin and Hobbes, maybe? I don't know. Let's replace this. Replace. Let's hope it works. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I'm surprised. I'm gonna check the logs here because it sometimes does some weird stuff. No, it's writing. It's writing.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
No, actually, see the colors change in the background. Hopefully, if it works properly.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I didn't see the colors change.
There's something down there.
Hopefully, you see them change. Also, this is super laggy. Google Sheets. I don't know why. I think it's just not a fan of what I'm doing.
What's that color change?
Oh, it's very. By the way, it's writing super slowly right now. So we're just gonna watch here. We're gonna stay here and watch until
Okay.
until it changes. It's still writing.
Your face for
Oh,
our
it's-
slash
it's-
place.
Yeah, it's our size space, but like a lot worse. Also, I wonder if it can even write this image. Maybe it's too large or something. I'm not sure. Again, I haven't debugged this at all.
Okay.
It's still going. Oh, you see the image that just changed?
Oh.
Saw that? And now, is it gonna write more? Hello? Okay, it's still writing.
Okay.
Okay, well, while it writes this image, and hopefully it doesn't crash. Oh, okay,
I know.
cancel. Well, is it there? Let's find out. I mean, oh, ouch.
Oh
That's
no.
Okay, well that was the demo. Super reliable, and it's cheap. You can add as many background color squares as you. Oh my god, this is the new image, I guess. This goes on forever. You can just add as many as you want. You can just scale it. Real quick, like technical thing. But this is the back end, part one. This is like the hacky Google app script, like block storage thing. This actually updates the background colors. Don't ask me like how this code works. I don't know either. Okay, I just I changed the numbers until it worked. Okay, it's very strange. Then you have like part two, which is, let's close this. Here, where I do FAT16 stuff by writing to Google Sheets with a weird endpoint hack I did. And then part three is the WebDAV thing, which is also really broken. And so yeah, that's my presentation.
Nice, that's amazing.
Want to use it for some reason? Here's the link. I mean,
It's great. Thank you for that.
It's like free
Yeah.
hypothetically infinite storage. Why wouldn't you want to use that?
Like I'm actually
Exactly.
impressed by the difficulty of this project.
Yeah, there's a type of terrible hack project where it's just trying to accomplish something surprisingly technically difficult,
Yeah.
and that
But
this
also
is,
terrible, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
This is exactly that.
Yeah.
Great
All
job.
right. Thank you for the demo.
yeah, thank you.
All right. Next up is demo number 7.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for the demo.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello?
Next up is demo number 7.
Use your own audio.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Am I audible?
You're kind of quiet. Yeah.
Let's see. Do I have any settings? I have my settings. I can try to increase your volume.
All right.
All right. I think we can hear you now.
I have to mute the YouTube. Okay.
Yeah. If you could mute the YouTube video. Yeah. All right.
Yes. So my project is definitely related to the one you just saw, mostly because I was in a call with August on the first day.
Yeah.
And so basically it also involves Google Sheets. Here, I'll share my screen. There, okay.
Awesome.
So what I decided to also mess around with Google Sheets, except that I'm rendering a GIF.
All right.
This is terrible. Yeah, so I'm also messing around with the background colors. Each cell is a pixel, and yeah, here I'll just show you this. Let's grab one of the various GIFs.
Even the frames are stored in Google.
Yeah. So I just change this. Nope. And no. And I run this. You'll see Force Clean Code pop up. There we go.
Oh my god, it's so slow.
It is. It. You can see over here. It's each frame is taking. This is a little worse than 1 FPS.
Yeah. Oh
So the thing with this, right, is that it's entirely useless. Like, you can literally just upload the images themselves into the cells.
yeah.
I did not have to copy paste like 1,000 lines of code from a JPEG decoder library.
No, this is amazing. This is much better, much more efficient.
It really gives you time to ponder each frame. Like, you know the expression, every frame a painting? Well, let's give it the attention it deserves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at the head slowly disengaging.
So the thing about this, right, is it could technically have a higher FPS if it was lower resolution, right? Except that it would have a higher frame per second, but it would not have a higher frame per frame. You might say, what the fuck does that mean? So the thing is, you're not supposed to do this on Google Sheets, right?
Yeah.
So the display only refreshes every time you update 20,000 tiles, like 20,000 tiles.
I was wondering why like you don't see the animation go down, right? Kind of like an old computer screen.
Oh,
But that
oh,
makes
yeah.
sense then if
Yeah,
it loads all
it
at once.
only refreshes every 20,000 cell updates,
Okay,
which
so you can make it
also
faster.
means that that your frames have to have 20,000 pixels in each frame.
Oh
So,
god.
Otherwise, some pixels will be left out. Or-
yeah, because otherwise, from the bottom here, it will start to like, some of them will be like on the previous frame.
That makes sense. Yeah. All right. It has to be exactly 20,000.
Yeah, it has to be exactly 20,000.
It's an interesting limitation of Google Sheets you
It
discovered.
is, yeah.
Did you have by trial and error or what?
Yeah, is the number published somewhere or?
No, yeah, I did do it by trial and error.
Oh my god.
So you're hacking Google as well.
You've like uncovered one line of Google's hidden source code.
Yeah.
Yes, the literal number is 20,000. It's got to be in there somewhere.
And also, another really bad thing is that if this window is like minimized, you can see that the processing time goes like way up. I'm pretty sure it should. I don't know why it's not. Never mind.
Now it's not. Now it's working again. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, it's back to the top. Oh, it loops.
Yeah, it does loop. I just have a while true going here.
Nice.
The correct way to write a while loop.
The script only runs for 6 minutes and then Google kills it.
Google
So-
kills it.
Yeah, Google just times it out. So you can't have too many frames in your GIF.
Yeah. It needs to render it in 6 minutes.
Yeah,
What frame rate do you get? Like, how many frames of like a normal GIF?
yeah, like
6 minutes of this GIF renderer.
this is like a little less than 1 FPS. So I would say maybe like 300. That's like
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Brevity is the wit of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for your demo.
All
All
right.
right.
And that is all of our demos. We have a cozy terrible hack this time around.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody who made something. Oh no.
This is
I
on
know
for
the-
sale.
Let's give everybody who participated a hand. Wait, were you not going to make that joke? I thought that's why
No,
you're grabbing
I
the
was just
hand.
moving it.
Oh, okay.
I can clap with it now, though. Woo! Yay! Thank you, everyone who demoed. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too.
And if you want to check out the projects, they're going to be on terriblehack.website/projects. And the Bob Ross things. Oh, we should just show people the Bob Ross things if you didn't participate.
Oh yeah, we can just.
Want to share your screen?
Let me figure out how to do that.
So I'm going to put the Bob Ross things on the Terrible Hack history page, which is terriblehack.website/history. But for now, last night we did some Bob Ross follow-alongs where you can use anything but paint. And here's some of the things that people made. So this is what we were trying to make.
This is what we were trying to draw. And then this is my version on an iPad. I started adding dots because he kept talking about blending and there wasn't anything else I could do. We got this amazing emoji one. My favorite detail is how they did the shading on the mountains. Also, the shape of the mountains, like this is very intelligent.
Yeah.
Maddie did an art attack. So she made everything out of clothes, except she had no green clothing, so she borrowed mine. This is yours.
I used Blender and everything is hair. Like you can see halfway through, I relearned how to add hair to things. So the trees are just hairy cylinders. The bushes are hairy spheres.
I like the default cube.
Oh yeah.
What are these things?
So at the very beginning when Bob was just doing some colors and blending it, I didn't know what it was going to become. So I just like did some scribbles and used a skin modifier to put like a tube around it.
Skin?
This is all skin and hair.
Okay. This one is made out of Apple icons. It's very minimalistic. We have this one, which was then changed to this, Among Us. I don't think the original was supposed to be Among Us, but it really turned out like it. But I really like the smoothness of it. It could be an indie game.
This is the Metaballs only one in Blender.
This is the Celeste one. I have to say I really like the reflections on this one. They're very good. That's great. Oh, and in Yingzi, you can buy this one using GST. On Yingzi, yeah. It's a $100 hand. Fun fact, all the threads in the back are loose because she didn't have time to tie them. So it's structural integrity of a terrible hack. Okay, and then for the second one, we did it all in a Google drawing. So it was supposed to look like this. And then, can I just open the drawing? Here we go. Amazing. So we all contributed to this Google drawing at the same time. There's a lot of layers.
History? Is it under file?
So blank. Okay, this was the background. So we had the purpleness. I think this is supposed to be a mountain. And then we got some more shading. Trees. Oh, the water came in fast. Wish we had more in-betweens.
Yeah.
But the waterfall, if you watch it, really starts to... Ooh, wow.
Oh, we get the Harry Potters.
Oh. We were supposed to draw trees, and someone drew this, and it looked like a lightning bolt, so we added a lot of Harry Potters. And
You're a
then
wizard, Ari.
I think this is a sideways Harry Potter suitcase.
Oh, right. No. So that's a Harry Potter trunk.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Correct. It's beautiful. I think that was it.
I think that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the final image.
Anyway, so I'll put those up online after. But in the meantime, they're in the Bob Ross channel if you want to inspect them closer. And I guess you can still go to the Google Drawing link and add to it. Technically, we didn't lock it down or anything.
Yeah, I mean, the editing access is still there. You can go delete it if you want. I
Never
already
too
have a
late.
screenshot. So,
Yeah, don't let your dreams be dreams.
yeah. All right. Are we done then?
Yeah, we're done. Anyway, thank
Okay.
you all for participating.
Yeah. Goodbye.
See you later.
Woo.